Virgos, welcome to your April 2019 tarot reading from Moonlight Mystics. Before I get started, I just want to mention we are doing a giveaway this month for a 30-minute tarot reading. So be sure to check out the details below or watch to the end of the video for more details on how to enter. Now, this video is for Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. If you feel this video resonates with you, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't feel this video resonates with you, be sure to check out our channel and our other videos for your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and jump into your April 2019 overview. This will just be a quick 3-card overview, and we will go into more detail with the Celtic Cross after we check out your Oracle message cards in just a moment. So let's see here, Virgo, what can you expect from April 2019? All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you guys this month. Okay, Virgo, so here is your shadow card, the 7 of Pentacles. And here we have the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. Now, overall, this shows you having to have planned for the future here. Now, considering your options, looking at something from a higher perspective, and gaining insight on where you want to go. Now, this is something that we know Virgos are good at. You guys like to plan. You guys like to be prepared. And your present place card, the 6 of Swords, is saying that it's actually time to start making movement. Now, whether this has been a relationship that you're thinking about moving to the next level, or a project at work, or even a private project that you have, something creative, whatever plans that you have been, thinking about, whatever things that you have been looking over, it's time to actually start making movement towards that goal. This card can even mean that you guys might be doing some traveling this month, so that can definitely be exciting. But definitely focus on moving your goals ahead, making actual progress. This is also talking about coming to a place of contentment. So if there has been something that you have needed to leave behind, maybe you've recently left it behind and are actually starting to make the growth that you need to make already. So overall, really positive. And the 8 of Pentacles shows you continuing to put actual physical material work into achieving your goals. It shows you actually taking those steps, actually making that progress. This is a card about mastery. This is someone who knows what they're doing. They know how to accomplish their task, and they're focused in. And, again, that's something you Virgos are great at, focusing in on something. Focus in on what you want, and you can make progress towards achieving it. The 7 and 8 of Pentacles both have that common theme. You've taken care of something, you've nurtured it, and now you're going to start to see it grow. But like I said, whether this is a relationship, a hobby, or even something at your workplace, you've taken care of it, and now it's time to start seeing some growth. All right, so let's move these guys out the way so we can look at those oracle cards. Let's see here. All right. And now we're going to look at these oracle cards. All right, first let's see what message Spirit has for you from our angel deck. All right, this is for Virgo in April 2019. What message does Spirit have for Virgos in April 2019? Let's see here. All right, next we're going to do your past life oracle cards. Now not everyone believes in past life cards or your past life influence, but so if you don't, just disregard this part of the reading. But if you do, let's see what Spirit has to tell you this month about past life influences that may be important or things that you may need to be aware of. Let's see here, Spirit. This is for Virgo, April 2019. All right, and last but not least, let's check in with your animal messengers, or animal guides. Let's see what message Spirit has for you from your animal guides this month. And again, this is Virgo, April 2019. so first let's check in with your angel messenger card. The 5 of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, or crying over spilled milk. Now, this, especially in contrast with the 6 of Swords, gives a very similar message. You've had to leave something behind, or you need to leave something behind. The 6 of Swords shows that you will be able to leave it behind. The 5 of Water is saying that perhaps you're still holding on to these things. Maybe something didn't work out the way you expected and you're hesitant to move on. You're hesitant to try something new because of this. However, there is something to be said for being able to leave these things in the past. You can't grow without letting go of the old. You can't continue to progress without letting go of these things. So try to see past the negative, because there's always a silver lining in a situation. Even if that silver lining is just finding another path and still being able to achieve your goals or achieving what you want to achieve, don't focus on the negative, because that doesn't really get you anywhere. All right, now let's look at your past life influence for this month. We have leaving or traveling. Now, this is certainly setting up a theme for you guys this month of leaving something behind. This card in particular means in a past life that you may have had to leave something behind, or travel may have been a regular part of the way that you lived your life. Now, this could have been something nomadic. This could have been just the fact that you had an unsettled life in a previous existence here. However, this theme of leaving something behind may mean that you're more hesitant to do that in this life. You may be more attached to things because you weren't able to be in a previous life. This definitely reflects the 5 of Water. If you're holding on to something, or if there's something that you know you need to let go of so you can continue to make progress and continue to grow, then don't be afraid to leave that behind again. Leaving something behind always opens a new door. Closing one door always opens another one. So don't be afraid to leave things behind. And if you have an unsettled anxiety and maybe you don't know where it's stemming from, this very well could be where it is stemming from. So just be aware of that, and it can make letting things go a little easier. All right, let's check in with your animal messenger. Your animal messenger for April 2019 is the butterfly. Delight in life and embrace change as a source of your creativity. So again, this card is about embracing change, embracing a change of state, a state of being, leaving things behind so that you can continue to grow. That seems to be your overall theme for this month. And the butterfly tells you and reminds you to delight in your life every day. Delight in the moments that life gives you, and embrace change, because it can spark a new creativity, new projects, and spark a new type of happiness that maybe you didn't even know you were looking for. Okay, so your overall theme so far this month from your oracle cards and from our initial look at your month is that it's time to let go of something in your life. Now, Virgo, we know you guys are perfectionists. We know that it can be really hard to leave something if it doesn't work out. If there's something about it that you think you can still fix, you'll return to the same situation over and over again, trying to get all those little details correct, trying to fix something that really is broken and should just be left behind. These cards are telling you this month it's time to embrace that change. It's time to stop crying over spilled milk, to stop focusing on just the negative, to be willing to leave things behind, even if it's hard, and to embrace the change. Embrace the change for all that it is. You know, the butterfly never mourns for its state as a caterpillar. It never looks back and wishes that it couldn't fly again. It only thinks about the present. It enjoys life in every moment of life and doesn't take things for granted. So whether this is talking about a relationship or even just a problem that a relationship has, you know, letting go of anger in a relationship can really allow it to blossom or to change states. However, if you're in a relationship that isn't going the way you want it to go, it's time to let go of that. It's time to leave that behind, and because there is something better out there. There is something that will be more fulfilling for you out there. You know, even if it's hard, you know, letting go of things is always hard, or it can often be hard. So don't let that hold you back. You know, even if this is a job, if this is an opportunity that maybe you thought was going to work out really well and it just hasn't. Let go of it, leave it in the past, you stop returning to it, and embrace the change that letting go of it will bring. All right, so let's move these over here so that we can look at your full Celtic cross and get some more details for you guys about what's going on in April for our Virgos here. All right. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you guys a little more in depth. Let's look at that full Celtic cross spread, and let's ask Spirit for divine guidance for April 2019 for our Virgos who are watching. All right, let's see here, Virgos, what's going on for you guys. All right, let's see here. All right, so Virgo, your shadow card is the Eight of Cups, which very much falls in line with the theme of the rest of the reading. The Eight of Cups is a overall message of letting something go, moving forward so that you can find something new, something that fulfills you, so that you can find the growth that you need. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something that has disappointed you and finding something better in the future. So definitely follows right along with the same message of the rest of the cards. And again, this is your underlying theme for the month. All right, so Virgo, let's see where you're starting off this April at. The Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is a card about making a decision. So there's something in your life that you have maybe even been putting off making a decision on. And it's time for you to decide, to choose which path you're going to walk. While it may seem like both options are equally good or both options would suit you equally, you can only focus your attention in on one. Now, since the Five of Cups is a card that's crossing you, this is showing that one of these options is going to be leaving something behind. You're going to have to leave something behind, even though it's something that you may be attached to still, so that you can focus on what's still there. You can focus on what's positive. Like I said, this could be a relationship, this could be a work situation, this could be even something, a creative project that maybe you started on that just hasn't turned out the way you want. I know Virgos are perfectionists, and I know that it's hard for you guys to leave something behind that's unfinished, or that's, you feel still needs more work on it, or you still feel like maybe you can just get this relationship to work if you just keep trying. But it's time to cut something out and focus on the new. It's time to leave something behind. Stop focusing on what it is that you have lost or will lose by leaving it behind, and focus instead on what you still have. And also, as your crossing card, this also came up as your advice card from the Angel deck here. The Five of Water and the Five of Cups both have and reflect the same message. Now, here in your distant past, we have the King of Swords. Now, while Virgos, you guys are not air signs, and this isn't necessarily a card that would reflect you, you do have many attributes of the King of Swords. You guys are very analytical. You guys really know how to think a situation through and can be very logical in that aspect. Now, the King of Swords also is a very much detail-focused. He's someone who really makes sure everything is in line. So like I said, you guys do share a lot of aspects with him. So this can be seen also as like the root of the problem or the root of the current situation, especially considering in the more recent past we have the Moon. The Moon is very polar opposite from the King of Swords. In the night, you can't see the details that would normally guide the King of Swords. In the night, you have to follow your instincts. You have to follow your intuition. Follow the Moon and let the Moon guide you. So while you may have approached the situation with this very laser analyzed type focus, now you've started to feel more a pull towards your intuition, which may be the pull that is telling you that maybe it's time to leave this behind. Maybe it's time to let this situation go. So let your intuition guide you as you continue to go forward. Also, the moon is a Pisces, so you may have a Pisces who has recently entered your life, who is someone that's trying to give you this advice, or perhaps the Pisces is even a person or could represent a situation that you need to leave behind. Now, the next card we have up is the Star, which is an Aquarius. So you may have an Aquarius who tries to offer you advice, as this is the place of the advice card. The Star also gives you the advice to take time for yourself, take time to heal and nourish your soul and nourish your energy. Whether this be after you have let something go, make sure that you take the time to heal after that. Healing doesn't always happen overnight. It's not always a simple 5-step process. It's not something you can walk through logically. Feel what you need to feel and then let it go so that you can move forward. That's what the Star is encouraging you to do. Take time, nourish yourself, replenish your soul, replenish your energy, and move forward. Now, in the near future here, we have the King of Pentacles, which shows that if you follow this advice, if you release whatever it is you need to release, let go of that situation, that problem, heal yourself and move forward, that it will pay off. You will be rewarded. You will feel nourished and restored. The King of Pentacles is the card that represents your sign at its highest point. It is an earth sign. So let go of this situation and you have the power to move forward and reclaim where you need to be. Next, we have the energy that you need to bring to the situation. This energy is the Sun. The Sun is a card it's very similar to the Star in a sense that it's a replenishing, revitalizing energy that is being brought to the situation. The Sun is something that lifts you up and can make you feel joy and happiness and contentment. And this is what energy you need to have again. This is what energy you need to let yourself have again. Be bright, have that disposition of the Sun, and it will help you to move forward and advance the situation. Now, your card that it reflects your environment is what this tarot deck calls the Wheel of the Year, but this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very powerful card, especially in this particular position. Things are changing, and you can't control that. You can't stop time. You can't turn back time. All you can do is go with the flow. Let the things guide you forward. Embrace the changes that are happening around you. This could be that someone in your life has maybe even made a drastic change, and you're going to have to adapt to that. Whether that means letting someone back in, letting someone go, letting go of your past with someone. Things around you are changing. People around you are changing. Conditions are changing. You have to adapt and move forward so that you can continue to thrive in your environment. Now, Virgo, your hope for this month is the Knight of Cups, which reflects a time of you feeling happy and fulfilled and creative and emotionally in a balanced and overall a good state. It's someone who doesn't have a lot of cares. They're someone who lives life and enjoys every moment of life. The Knight of Cups is someone who knows how to be happy. And this is a place where you want to get back to. You want to have this type of contentment again. Whether this is in a relationship, whether this is the feeling that you've had, maybe even creativity-wise lately. If you need to let go of an old creative project so that you can embrace something new and feel that creative spark, fill you up again and energize you again, you make sure that you do that so you can get back to this place. This is your hope. And it's very also related to your overall outcome, the Ace of Cups. The overall outcome shows you embracing this new, loving, creative, emotional energy. It shows you embracing it and letting it drive you forward. So overall, this is a very positive reading, even though there may be a painful step to get to this point, to get to the Ace of Cups. It shows that all you have to do is make the decision, let it go, trust your intuition, heal yourself. Don't skip this step. This is an important step. Heal yourself so that you can achieve your goals, move forward, go with the flow, and embrace this new loving creativity and energy that is trying to come into your life. Okay, Virgo, if this reading resonated with you today, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if this reading didn't resonate with you, please be sure to check out our channel for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Alright, so let me tell you guys real quick about the giveaway we're doing this month. At the end of this month, we're going to give away a 30-minute tarot reading. That's a one-on-one tarot reading based on just you, just your energy. And like I said, that will be given away at the end of April. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to mention in your comment something about the giveaway, so I'm sure to write your name down for it. Now, also hit that little gray bell button, that little gray notification button for our channel. That way, when we post the video later this month announcing the winner, that you get a notification for that video. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to comment something about the giveaway to enter, and we will announce that winner at the end of this month. I hope you guys enjoyed watching our video today, and thank you guys so much.